Yeah, Mercury retrograde was hating on the real nigga, but Lady Portia came out with the number 32 breaking down to a 5. It said Lady Portia is known as the goddess of justice, as a lord of karma. She tempers justice with mercy and balance. In order to act with these golden qualities, you must let go of your own projections and prejudices and see the whole picture. When you receive this card, Lady Portia is calling on you to review all aspects of your life or relationships to bring it fully into the fifth dimension. Be generous hearted, open minded, and fair, and step aside your judgment, and then your ascension path will be showered with gold. The affirmation is I am fair minded, open hearted, and non judgmental. That was dopeness. Fairy Oracle. Let's see what the Fairy Oracle got to say. Come on in the room, Spirit. Okay. Come on in the room, baby. Oh. So the first one, the one that flipped over, so this is the first one to me as a reader. It says, Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. You are powerful, my G. That's what's going on here. You are moving up. You are moving up. The second card out is light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. I get perseverance with this. So, your angels is going to speak an idea to you or give you the motivation for an idea. And then whatever obstacles you feel like you got in place, they going to shine a light on that to show you it's not an obstacle, but it's a stepping stone. Use it. Right. Here's the last card out. Lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. So yeah, this is like all your inner hopes and dreams that you never imagined would come true. They're coming true. An abundance, a windfall. It's everything. Like also, I'm getting with this Mercury retrograde, like somebody coming back, somebody coming back. And with this cat over here, it's got black. The cat has black and white color to it, so I feel like it's balanced. Something coming back balanced, and there is a cup spilt over. So the cup was spilt over in the past. Now they're coming back in balance. I feel like maybe an apology. Somebody coming back to rectify. I think I did see something about justice. Yeah, Lady Portia is about justice, right? So this is lending off of this energy. This is the combined energy, and this is your specific energy. This is the energy of me right now. No, this is the energy of the angelic realm. This is the as above, so below section. This is what Source is doing for me behind the scenes right here. And then the light card is going to represent the section of my the mental, the mental body of my current situation, because this card spoke about uh, the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto my current situation and to remind me that light can penetrate the darkness. So yeah, I feel like all things that are unseen will be seen, and all things that are viewed as darkness will be illuminated by the light. Those things that I viewed as obstacles will be turned into stepping stones, right? And so this will be the emotional body of how Source sees things right now. Lost and found, like I said, I was getting a very Mercury retrograde. This may be the love section. As much as I don't give a damn about it and don't care to hear about it, maybe that's why it says, and sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost, because I don't give a damn about this divine union shit. So it's not lost because I know I have it in self, but I guess I don't know what that feels like not to have it because I never had it type shit. You know what I mean? So that's the vibe I'm getting off of that. That's why I refer to that as the love path. I feel like it's one more card that's trying to come out. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on now, baby. Oh, this one did not want to go back down. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with the magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Yeah, this is over here too. This is what, again, what Source is doing behind the scenes. Is it this one? I feel like it's. Uh, no, I actually think it's this one, and I don't really like this one because I don't know shit about it. But that's what we got the book for. So clearly, Source has something to say to me with this deck. So let's get it, Spirit. Come on in this room, baby. All right. How many cards? I feel like it's 4 cards or 3. Yeah. These 4? Okay, there it was. I said 4 and I tried to change it to 3. So over here in what Spirit is doing is 4 of air. So what is the air? And y'all know I got my cheat sheet. Air is swords, thoughts, actions, and words. So with a 4 of air, I feel like that's 4 is a stable number. It's like about foundation and structure stability, something being manifested. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on because she looks very, I want to say relieved. She looks, she looks unbothered. She don't look bothered at all. 4 of air. She doesn't look bothered. And with this coming out over here in the as above, so below power, I feel like, you know, you have I have come to a place, a very stable place with Source. Like my relationship with Source is very like I take that shit very serious. And because of that, you know, she is raining down on me. Four of swords. So she's giving me stability in my thoughts, my actions, and my words. That shit's dope. So right here in the mental body of my current situation, messenger of air. So I'm gonna have to look at the book on that because I don't have one single fuck what that means. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at the book on that because I don't have a single fucking clue what that means. Air starts on 27. Damn. Okay, messenger of air. Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. I need to burden my perspective. What? I need to burden my perspective. I'm reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good, positive outcomes are assured. So in the mental body of my current situation, I need to broaden, not burden. I need to broaden my perspective. I'm reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good. Positive outcomes are assured. So this is mental clarity. This is I'm getting like very intuitive, very psychic, telepathic vibes off this card, like the messenger of air. It's like, especially with this message that I just read. You know what I mean? It's like at this point in my mental capabilities, uh, with this light card, it's like what spirit is trying to shed a light on is me having a reaction in my new life based on old things that happened in my past. That's what I'm getting with these two cards. So what spirit is trying to tell me um, in my emotional body is, remember how I was saying about those things are not obstacles, they're stepping stones with the light card. So spirit is trying to tell me that I need to broaden my perspective and to not react on things because of how things may have happened in the past. Well, okay, I tried this before, it didn't work, so fuck it. No, spirit is saying step outside of that. That's what spirit is trying to shed a light on, and that's just dope. So then over here in the lost and found, the what did I say? The emotional. If this is the mental, this is spiritual, mental, emotional. Boom. Thank you, spirit, because I was struggling with that shit. Is the five of air. And she looks very balanced on this little bitty ass string, and she looks like birds of feathers flock together type of feeling. You see it? It's weird because I gotta be right here in order for the light. I'm gonna figure out this light shit, but it's the five of air. So let me look that up for the emotional body. Five of air is tension and conflict. Conflict is a good way to see my motives and intentions. I can use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. It's not important to win, it's important to have integrity. Other people have different ways of thinking and may not always be in agreement with me. I open to this opportunity to live and let live. Mm. So remember how I said with this card, the lost and found, it was like a spilled cup over here, and me not being worried about this divine union shit and how it spoke on uh, the fairy bringing back things that you weren't even aware that you had lost. And I said that resonated with me because I think because I've never been in union with my divine counterpart in this lifetime. Well, not in serious union. I believe that we have, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, since we haven't had the true potential of our union, I don't really know what it's like to not have it. So I don't feel like I lost anything because everything that I feel of love, I get it from self and I get it from source. So it's like, that's the part where this fairy is going to bring back some shit that, and with this Mercury retrograde, in combination with this fairy, it's going to bring back things that we may have lost and didn't even think twice about. Like we might have ghosted them or they might have ghosted us, but we didn't even give a damn. Like we just walked away and it was what it was. It was a spilled cup. We ain't crying over spilled milk. That's what I'm getting with this card. But then there's the cat coming in on this side from the right side, which is the side of action, and this is like the side of spirit or the side of source, the etheric realm. So it's like in your emotional body, you feel like this spilled cup, but here this person is coming back, and they have this. It's a cat of black and white color, so I feel like it's balanced. Like they may be coming back from a higher perspective and seeing where the fuck they went wrong at, and that when they spilled your cup over, they spilled their shit over too. Now they missing out on you, type shit. So with the five of air, with that, hold on, I gotta go back and read it again, bitch, because I got so lost in the card, I forgot what the fucking message was. Oh yeah, tension and conflict. Conflict is a good way to see my motive and intentions. I use this experience to grow into a more authentic version of myself. So what I feel like is this: when this person come back, I'm gonna have to practice temperance in the midst of the conflict, like balance in the midst of the conflict, so that I can see their point of view, so that they can see my point of view, so that we can have an actual conversation. Because if I just go into the conflict on some conflict shit, well then if we're not gonna resolve anything, A. B is just gonna create another cycle that neither one of us needs. It's not serving to me or him. And C, it's like, why fight if I really just want to tell you this shit hurt my feelings. I don't like it. If you're not ready to give me what I deserve, then I can love you from a distance. Because really, that's all I want to say. If I had to say anything, because I'm not pressed to say nothing. And really, I wish the nigga would leave me alone. We're not in connection or communication right now, but I can feel him energetically pulling me. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like this card over here, this section over here is about him. And I don't even want to mess with that. Like I'm good. Like I feel like B Simone's first video, or the first video I ever seen, like, nigga, I got my edges back, like my skin is good, nigga, like I got my bills and shit paid right. Like, nigga, don't come back. Fucking up my shit right now. That's how I feel. And so Source knows that. So I think this is her way of telling me, like, listen, don't go in there guns blazing, my baby. You're not gonna resolve. If anything, if I can just go in there and have a conversation and be like, look, this is what you did, and had you not done that, maybe this would have happened. And if you're not ready for that right now, then I can love you from afar. If I can say that, then I can at least have closure. You know what I mean? I have closure, but I could say that and walk away and be, you know what I mean? I could feel like I did something positive for him, because right now I feel like we're at this standstill in our this breakdown rather in our communication, and so it's causing him to like put this motherfucking try to put this fucking dog collar around my neck energetically, like trying to yank me over here, and you know what I mean? Like that's how I feel energetically, and I could alleviate that irritation, okay? Because that's what the fuck it is. I could alleviate that irritation if I sat down in a room and had a sensible conversation with this nigga. Period. And so this is Source telling me, try that shit. Okay? Try that shit. The last card out is the Moon card. The number 18 breaking down to a 9. I've never pulled this card. I want to see what it's about. But it feels very strong. It's like she is I just heard sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me, baby. Like she is sprinkling. Damn, y'all can't even see it like that. But she is like sprinkling stars, my nigga. She is sprinkling. I'm feeling heavy star seed activation, portal vibes off this motherfucker. Like real shit. Real shit. I gotta find this motherfucker. Um, the moon. It says illusion. I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there is great activity behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. Yes. What did I say? Heavy starseed activation portal, like bomb ass leveling up vibes. Like this is what's happening right now. This is what's happening right now. I'm being called to say right now. This is why I was being energetically pulled to do this reading on this day at this time with these numbers. All of this shit is for a reason. Right now. That's it. That's it. Mm, mm, mm. That shit's powerful, my G. This card just wanted to fall out. What is that? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands just wanted to fall out of it. That rushing towards spiritual greatness, rushing in. Not even rushing towards it. It's rushing in. It is coming towards us at this point. Like, listen, I done did so much work, and I'm so dedicated and devoted to this shit, like to my mission and to getting, like, doing these messages, doing this shit, releasing it to y'all. It is, listen, y'all, I get such a good vibe from this shit. Like I feel so abundantly, like I get an unconditional love feeling, like it opens up my heart chakra. It does everything for me. You hear me? It's everything. And so understand, like, all of this shit that's coming out in this read right now is because y'all are in this shit with me. We are in this shit together. We are not alone. Like, y'all, this is some heavy ass shit. I'm seeing a lot of threes, fours, and fives. I'm getting a lot of nine vibes. Like, dude, we are, we are chosen, my baby. Yeah, spirit, come in the room. Come in the room, my baby. They almost want to come out. Them ain't for us. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Come in the room, spirit. There you go. Yes, I'm grateful for this shit right here. You hear me? Mm, mm, mm. One more in there. I don't know why so many coming out of this thing. Oh, there it went. So it's telling me to do it this way. But one on the last comes first. I mean, the one on the bottom comes first. Okay, so the first card out is Spiritual Union with the number 2. This is my as above, and this is going in the as above pal. As above, so below. Spiritual union. What I just say, I'm seeing a whole lot of threes, fours, and fives. Here's the 2. Spiritual union just came out, and I'm seeing 2151. Spiritual union just came out in the as above pal, G. In the as above pal. I'm spiritually in union with source. Like, I am locked in. Like, look, me and her are headbutting. We are right here co-creating. The cup is, it's one cup here. It's one cup because we both equally feel that motherfucker. It's enough room in this cup for me and source. It's not half empty. It's not half full. We are equal. Well, she is greater than me, but we are equal in this cup. Man, that shit's powerful. Thank you, source. Oh my God, I love you. Coming into the mental body of the situation is truth with another 20. The number 20 breaking down to a 2, another 2. So in my mental body, I am only getting truth. Back to the messenger of air, I'm only getting truth. I'm only getting clarity. I'm only getting direct messages from source, my G. Nothing is convoluted. Everything is clear. What's going on over here in this emotional body, source? Sacral chakra. Again with the number 2. And I don't even know what the fuck this means, so I'm gonna read the book. But goddamn, all these 2s. In the emotional body, what does that mean? Let's see. Mm, mm. Y'all, this shit is powerful. Mm. So hold on, I can't figure out how to find it, because these are so violet. That shit is black. Oh, the chakra cards, right? Number 2, sacral chakra, 155. Okay. Boom, I damn near opened it right to it. One page from it. So number 2, sacral chakra, it says key facts. The color orange, the sound is Vam. The element is water. I am a Scorpio. Glands, the testicles, and the ovaries. So the motherfucking testicles and the ovaries came out in this emotional body. Keywords I want. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel. It relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing. moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a color meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter, my nigga. How else? I mean, we started with the spiritual union. These are all two cards. We started with spiritual union in the as above power. Then it was truth with the number 20 breaking down to a 2 in the mental body. Then it was the actual number 2 with the sacral chakra on the emotional body. And I was talking about my divine counterpart trying to come back, and I don't feel like being bothered. And Spirit was telling me just to be bothered so that I can have the conversation that I want. And then here he comes again on his I want shit. The glands are the testicles and ovaries, which is, I mean, that is the masculine. What am I getting? What's the word here? That is the masculine. Give it to me, source. Organ. Thank you. That's the masculine organ, the testicles. That's the feminine organ, the ovaries. How else do you want source to say it? I mean, I wanted source to say it a different kind of motherfucking way. I'll keep it real because I don't want to deal with this nigga or this bullshit. Okay? Anyway, another card is the number 8, accelerated motion. I pulled this card the other day. So this is, again, on the as above path. With the accelerated motion, with the spiritual union, with the 8 and the 2, I have 10. I'm spiritually whole. I'm spiritually complete. I have the spiritual union of source, and I also have the accelerated motion of my soul. That star seed shit, I have the acceleration of this star, this shooting star. I will overcome every mountain and boundary within the completion of this year. Next year will be abundant, nothing but abundance for me, period. I am skyrocketing. That's what I'm hearing. Skyrocketing into recognition, acknowledgement, truth, uh, self. Like I'm seeing it on such a high level. Like to where I can take that and turn it into a platform for all of us so that we can all be seen and heard and felt and we could change the entire world. That's the energy that I'm connecting with right now. This is my own energy. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna post this because this is my energy that I'm tapped into. With the mental body, the next card out is the number 5, the throat chakra. And I'm gonna read that. But with the 5 and the 7, with the truth, speaking the truth. Very simple. Truth in the throat. What do we do with our throat? We speak. Speak the truth. 5 and 7 also lead. I mean, that's what I was thinking. 5 and 2 is 7. 7 is a divine number for me. I don't know why no one else recognizes that, but 7 is a divine number for me. Period. And I've said that shit before. I'm gonna read that. Dopeness. And then open right up to it again. 5, the throat chakra. Key facts. The color is light blue. That also resonates for me as a star seed. For some reason, I just get pulled to the blue colors like a Pleiades. For some reason, I don't know why I just thought of that word, but I'm gonna Google that later. I'm glad I'm recording this. Color, light blue. Sound is ham. Element is sound. The gland is the thyroid. The keywords are I speak. This chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. Ain't that what I just said? Through the completion of this year, I become a shooting star. I said that. I become I get catapulted onto a regional, global, international level to where I can make that platform wide enough for us all to be heard and felt so we can change the world. And that's exactly what this card is speaking of. I'll go back. This chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great time. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. Yes. And then the last card out, this goes on to the emotional body, is 8. Emotional withdrawal. I mean, yeah, that's probably how my divine counterpart feels right now. Because, like I said, I'm emotionally withdrawn. I don't have time for that shit. So, because I feel that way, that's how he's feeling. That's why he's trying to put this motherfucking energetic dog leash around my goddamn neck. And I'm out here like this fucking wild dog right now. Like, I'm just not trying to hear it. But Source is also telling me, listen, with that emotional withdrawal, with all the knowledge that I've gained from this hermit shit going within and obtaining all of these spiritual gifts and being able to attune that shit, I have what? 2 and 8. Again, just like how we started, how this read starts. Well, in this row anyway. 2 and 8, right? Damn, y'all can't even see it, but this is the 2 card, the spiritual union, and the 8 card, accelerated motion. This is in the psychic tarot, so look it up if you don't believe me. But I guess I am posting this. But sacral chakra is 2, and emotional withdrawal is 8. So it's a completion of these things, the coming together of these things. It's I just heard everything is full circle now. I also get with the number 10, I get the number 1. And what have I said before? The one and the one make one. It's like when you're in a soulmate or a karmic relationship, it's 1 and 1 make 2. And with Source, there's 3, right? But when you're in an actual divine counterpart union, that means that when you incarnated into this physical body, you made the conscious soul choice to split into 2 people, your soul, your one soul split into 2 physical vessels so that y'all can get this job done. You have similar missions. You probably go about it 2 totally different ways, and that's why you have split into 2 physical vessels, because all the knowledge that you had to acquire, all of the steps that you had to take took 2 people. And now we are going to come back full circle to come back into one. It's that yin and the yang. It's, the mending of them two souls back into the one. It's the trifecta. It's the 369. It's the triangle. You know what I mean? Within that one whole is me, him, and Source in one. 1 and 1 make the one. That's why divine counterpart unions, the math is 1 and 1 make the one. Period. It's a trifecta effect. Period. And so, whether I fucking like it or not, because I don't, but whether I fucking like it or not, through the completion of this year, I will be coming into fucking divine union. And I didn't even expect that. As far as no, I'm getting union because there's too many different elements in these 2 cards. I'm getting divine union. And he's praying. This is an emotional withdrawal, like on some sad shit. This is like some Zen shit. I'm feeling manifestation. So like I said, that's that energetic dog collar. This nigga sitting over there literally manifesting me. He's coming into alignment with me spiritually to the point where he is spiritually calling upon me. He is spiritually trying to manifest me back into his 3D reality. Period. Period. I want to do this deck too, but I'm going to do this one first just because that's what I'm being told to do. Okay. So this is the Spirit Animal Oracle, and it's pretty fucking self-explanatory, so I don't need it. The book. Come on in the room, my baby. Come on in the room, Source. There goes 1. There are 3 in this deck. This one wanted to come out. Alright, I'm just being called to split this. This one. And that's the first one. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith with the number 3. With 30 breaking down to a 3. And I just saw 3530. So this is in my as above pile. So take a leap of faith. Spirit is source is taking a leap of faith. Because I have taken a leap of faith. She is taking a leap of faith. That's super dope. In my mental body, it's the number 21, which is also number 3. Dove spirit, be peace. Be peace. Ain't that what I said? I spoke on that earlier. Like those things that, those things in my mental body that I perceive as obstacles, spirit is showing me that those are just stepping stones and to just flow through this freely as a messenger of air. You know what I mean? And then there we go again with the bird. She has feathers. There's mental peace because of the light this source has given me, because I have spoken so much truth, because I'm using my throat chakra as for a tool in truth. Because of that, remember I told y'all these readings do so much more for me than you can understand. Because I'm doing that, because I've stepped out on that and I've been doing that. Dove spirit in my mental body. Dove spirit, another 3. Be peace. Then over here in my emotional body is the turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. The number 61, another 7. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that means. And I don't even know if I have my book out for this. But oh yeah, I sure do. It is under here. I reorganized earlier, and this is probably why, because the book has not been out here. So let's see what turkey spirit means. Turkey spirit is on 179. Those are singing bowls in the background. I feel like somebody's asking me that. If you go on YouTube and you just look up sound bath singing bowls, or either one of those two, or those two together, or uh, in any order, just look it up on YouTube. It's gonna pop up. Yeah, those are just singing bowls. It's a meditative tool. I like them. But anyway, back to the read. Turkey spirit, number 61, breaking down to a 7. Give with gratitude and grace. The oracle message is Turkey spirit's message for you is that you always have the potential for manifesting a rich reality. Ain't that what I just said that nigga was doing? Manifesting me? For the turkey represents generosity and a celebration of abundance through giving to others. Give freely without expectation, and you shall receive. For the manifestation of abundance is happening right now. Align with it by sharing your good. Align with it by sharing your good fortune with others. Whether you give money, loving guidance, the gift of listening, or kindness in any form. Immerse yourself in the flow of generous abundance, being a channel for turkey spirit and the desire of spirit to see all beings experience the blessings of plenty. Give with gratitude and grace from a wellspring of love and compassion, knowing that spirit will respond by giving you all that you need in this moment and all moments to come. And ain't that what I was just saying on this? Because I was using my third chakra for truth and giving y'all these true messages. Spirit gave me peace. That's reflected again in this turkey spirit. Also, it's reflected by this nigga manifesting me. But whatever. Yes. I really, 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 really like that. I just want to keep pulling. I feel like I'm being greedy now, but I just want to pull one from here and one from here, and then I'll be done. Okay, Source? Okay, love you. Okay, okay. Just one from here, please. Just one, Source. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, okay, I hear you. I hear you. I'm being greedy. I hear you. There it goes. There it goes. That one wants to jump out. Literally. This one is Ghostlands with the number 17, breaking down to 8. I'm getting strong portal vibes. Yeah. Walking through at this divine time. Coming through at this divine time. This is a portal today that I don't know if everyone is even aware of or everyone is even hip to it, but this is a very strong energetic portal that is opening up today, right now. I'm recording this on 11/6/2019. This motherfucker is strong. And listen, while I'm thinking about it, I heard through a couple YouTube readers that I frequent about this 11/11 Divine Union Day thing. Um, for one, that's my birthday, so I'm not dedicating it to this nigga. Okay, I'm not doing that. But also, I feel like with those numbers, I'm just probably gonna be spending that day. I mean, outside of it being my birthday, because today is an 11 day. You know what I mean? So for me, just those 11 days, it just feels. I feel more inclined and more energetically pulled just to be with self and be with source, be with my kids. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like really immerse myself in those moments of unconditional love. Like places, only being in places and around people that regenerate my energy. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like that's what I usually do on those 11 days. So I heard a lot of other YouTube readers that were gonna dedicate this 11/11 day and this portal to some divine union shit. And if I wasn't, I wouldn't be me if I didn't keep it a buck with y'all. I don't think we should be doing it. I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the fuck to do. But I don't think that's what the fuck we should be doing. I think that, I mean, yeah, you can tap in with that motherfucker, wish them well, and send them on their way. But I think we should be spending the majority of our time being grateful for ourselves, being grateful in spirit, collecting our abundance, honey, getting our ducks in a row with spirit and with self. I don't think we should be dedicating, devoting ourselves on no 3D or energetical 5D levels to no divine union. Because why, as above, so below? When you are energetically aligned to your divine counterpart, you're going to be pulled into that motherfucker whether you want it or not. Just like me. You know what I mean? That's just part of it. And that's what your counterpart is for. They teach you lessons. So right now, even though I don't want to see this motherfucker, I don't want to hear this motherfucker, I don't want to be nowhere around him, he's coming. Because Source said it. Period. And so you just got to align yourself with the knowledge of that. Listen, if you are truly tapped into self and you truly tapped into source, you know that regardless of what happens or what don't happen, what comes or goes, what could be perceived as a loss or a sacrifice, all of that shit is for the greater good of you. It's for your most high self. So even if some shit feels chaotic or drastic or dire or you know what I mean, any of those words that are derived from a lack mentality, any of that shit. Flip that, transmutate it, because all of that is for your highest good. So when you are really tapped in like that, and you understand that everything is for your most high good, then you don't trip on shit. You don't trip on nothing, because you know everything that's happening is supposed to happen. I don't want this motherfucker here, but here he comes. It's supposed to happen. So I just gotta roll with it, because that's what Source said. When you come to alignment with yourself and with source and understand that you are one of her and she is one of you and y'all come into this frequency where you are open and you are applying yourself and you are willing to do the work, then you can co-create with source. You can co-create with source. Then you can see the portal so you can step through it. You know what I mean? That's where we at right now. That's where we're at right now. We are directly co-creating in divine timing. We are manifesting exactly what we want because we are co-creating it with source right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. Literally right the fuck now. I'm gonna pull one of these cards just because I'm being selfish, but you know, whatever. Come on in here, source. I feel this one. Everyone is doing their best. There are really only two types of people. Hmm. Those you now love and those you will love. Until there's only one type of person, and then we'll probably hit replay. I don't understand that shit, so I'm gonna keep going, but I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with this guy over here. Okay? Because I don't understand that shit either. Let's be real serious on that. Alright, give me a okay. Alright. Damn, I was not even done with my question. I was not even done with the whole shuffle. This one popped right. Well, it's three. I thought it was one, but we'll start with this one because this one comes on top. This one is for this guy. So let's just read it over since we already got it out. Everyone is doing their best. So I guess that him coming back and with this conversation, this apology, this balanced perception, it's him doing his best. I don't know why I just got this little girl's 7-year-old kid voice. This is my Stewart, look what I can do voice. So he's going to come back like on some look what I can do shit. Understand, Spirit is trying to tell me he's doing his best. Okay? It might be some mediocre bullshit to me. He's doing his best. Okay? And I still don't understand the back of the card, but that's the message that I got for this nigga right there. That's his message. Because it jumped out and I didn't want it. That was his message. So this is the as above, so below. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. Yes. Do you know what you've created? No, besides an intergalactically known saunter named after you, inspiration in the eyes that have watched you, hope in the minds that have admired you, and love in the hearts that have known you. But you might ease up on your sachet before someone gets hurt. Not bad, kiddo. Not bad at all. Love the universe. This is the direct message from Source to me. Yes. She says, she said to me, do you know what you have created? No? Well, let me tell you, it's an intergalactically saunter named specifically after me. Ooh, don't that sound like a star? That's only fitting because I'm a star seed. Inspiration in the eyes that have watched me, hope in the minds that have admired me, and love in the hearts that have known me. But you might ease up on my, but I might need to ease up on my sachet before somebody get hurt. Not bad, kiddo. Not bad at all. Love the universe. I love you too, Source. Direct message from Source in regards to my mental body. You have more options than you realize. Yes. It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. And I can, says the universe. Yes, this is the universe loving on me and showing me it back again with this light card, right? Remember how I said, Source is shining a light on everything I perceived as an obstacle to show me that it is a stepping stone. Why? Because I have more options than I realize. That's the message from Source in regards to my mental body. In regards to my emotional body, start where you are. That ties into that. Everyone is doing their best. It's accepting a motherfucker for where they are. Start where you and it failed. Oh, I'm being too aggressive with him. Okay, I hear you, Source. I'm being too aggressive with him. Okay, counterpart, understand. I will accept you where you are. I understand you're doing your best. I am receptive. I send you unconditional love and light. Now, now that I got that shit out the way, back to the damn car. It says the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Love the universe. Start where you are. It also says next. So again, maybe he's coming back so I can have that conversation and release him from this energetical tie that he has on me because that shit's irritating my soul. and then maybe after I am able to successfully do that, there's someone else, because it says the great thing about feeling deep, profound, earth-shaking love is that you can start with anyone. Love next. It says next, love the universe. So it ain't him, and that's why I can't stand him. That's why I don't want him around. That's why I keep shunning him energetically, because I don't want that. But if it will give him some sense of peace to know where I stand and why I left the situation and why the situation is not serving to me, not then, not now, probably not ever, it is because me saying that to him releases. It cuts the cords that he has on me energetically. You know how you got a leash and then you got a collar? This is me. If I give him this conversation, that's me releasing the motherfucking leash. Like, yeah, I still got a collar on. I'm still loyal to self. I'm still loyal to source. But nigga, I don't gotta be loyal to you. You don't have to have no pull on me. You know what I mean? I release the leash. I keep the collar because I'm still grounded in self and source. I'm still loyal to that. I'm not a fucking alley dog at this motherfucker. I'm still loyal to self and source, but I'm not loyal to you because you're not serving to me. The dog that wants to let out of the leash is the dog that's not being fed properly at home. You are not filling up my cup, bitch. So I'm releasing my leash. And now I'm getting hot. Yes, this is what's gonna happen for me. He's gonna come back. No, I don't want him. That's why I'm trying to let him go. Me trying to let him go is him tightening the motherfucking leash around my neck by me allowing him to come back, giving him something that is serving him and I, which is an honest, truthful conversation, right? An honest, truthful conversation about why he was, not to say that, to say that I deserve better. He wasn't good enough. And he probably still ain't good enough now if he's still doing the same shit he was doing back then. Giving him that truthful conversation, not only does it release that leash, but it also has him put himself in check so that he can start where he's at. So that he can understand that he ain't doing his best by trying to give me the same old bullshit that he gave me. Them leftovers from Thanksgiving, trying to give, how you get tired of eating turkey after like the seventh day? That's what I'm feeling now with this energy. Don't come trying to give me this turkey after a week after Thanksgiving. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. But I will understand that you are doing your best, and I will meet you where you at and give you this truthful kind of conversation. Why? Because that's my extraordinary uniqueness because of this current portal that I'm walking through. Fuck do you mean? Yes, y'all, that just reduced me. She just sprinkled me, y'all. Unconditional love and like my babies. Gang, gang.